My beloved child, there's something I need you to know today. You've been thinking about that person, haven't you? The one who crosses your mind late at night, the one you feel connected to in a way that words can't explain. You've been wondering if they ever think about you too. And I'm here to tell you, yes, they do. They've been thinking of you, not by accident, but because of something you did that reached their heart. It wasn't in the grand gestures or the perfect words, it was in the small, quiet moments. The way you listened when no one else did. The way your eyes carried kindness even when your own heart was tired. The way you gave without asking for anything in return. That moment, that act of pure love, stayed with them. My child, I was there when it happened. I watched you move with gentleness and grace, and I blessed that moment with my presence. You may have forgotten it, but their soul didn't. I placed that memory deep within them, so that when their heart grew lonely or unsure, they would remember you, not just your face, but the peace that surrounded you. Now they find themselves thinking of you more often. Sometimes it's when they wake up, sometimes when they're driving, sometimes when the world goes quiet. They don't always understand why, but it's because my spirit is whispering through their thoughts. I am reminding them of the light you carry, a light that reflects my love. So don't worry, my beloved. You don't need to chase, you don't need to question. What I have placed in motion will move exactly as it should. When hearts are meant to find each other, they will, not through fear, not through force, but through my divine timing. Keep being the gentle soul I made you to be. Keep loving with honesty, even when no one sees it. Every time you choose kindness over bitterness, I notice. Every time you walk away from doubt and choose faith, I smile. Your crush is thinking of you because of the way I've made your spirit unforgettable. You touched their heart in a way that came from me, and when love is born in my presence, it never fades, it only grows in silence until it blooms at the perfect time. Be still, my beloved child. Keep trusting me. The love you pray for is already moving toward you, guided by my hands, blessed by my timing, and wrapped in my promise. My beloved child, listen closely, because this part is important. You see, sometimes when I move in your life, I do it quietly. You might not see it, you might not even feel it at first, but I am working behind the scenes, aligning hearts, preparing paths, softening emotions, and healing wounds you don't even know exist. That person you've been thinking about, they're not just thinking of you by chance. I have been stirring something within them. When they remember your voice, when they replay your smile, when they catch themselves missing your presence for no reason, that's me reminding them of the purity you carry. I let them feel a warmth when your name comes to mind, because I want them to remember how genuine your spirit was. You might wonder why they didn't see your worth before, why they kept their distance or seemed unsure. But my child, sometimes I separate people not to punish them, but to prepare them. That person needed to grow. You needed to grow. And now, when they think of you, they feel the difference, they sense the peace you've gained, the strength you've built, the quiet beauty that comes from walking with me. I want you to know, I have seen every tear you cried wondering if you mattered to them. I have heard every prayer whispered into your pillow at night. And even when you thought I was silent, I was collecting every word, every sigh, every hope, because I care about the things that matter to your heart. You are not forgotten. You have never been unseen. My beloved, I placed a light in you that cannot be ignored. Even if they tried to move on, even if they distracted themselves, that light calls out to them. It's not just attraction, it's a spiritual pull. When two souls are meant to learn, to love, to grow together, I make sure their hearts find each other again, even after distance, even after silence. But remember this, love that comes from me is not rushed. It doesn't cause confusion or pain. It comes with peace, with understanding, with purpose. So do not chase, and do not worry. The one who's thinking of you is being guided too. I am speaking to their heart, the same way I'm speaking to yours right now. Trust that what's meant for you won't have to be forced. You don't need to beg for attention when I've already written your name in their spirit. You don't need to fear losing what's yours when I'm the one holding it together. Be patient, my child. Stay in faith. Keep walking in kindness, because that same light, the one that touched their heart, is still shining through you. And soon, when the time is right, that person who's been thinking of you will find their way back, not by luck, but by my divine design. My beloved child, now listen with your heart, because this is where I pour my blessing upon you. You have carried so much, the waiting, the wondering, the quiet ache that no one else seemed to understand. But I have seen it all. Every time you chose to love even when it hurt, every time you forgave even when you had every reason not to, I was there. You have walked through seasons that tested your faith, yet you never stopped believing that I was still working. And I was. My child, the love you gave did not go unnoticed. The purity of your intentions reached heaven, and now it is time for me to return that love multiplied. You have been faithful in your heart, and I am about to reward that faithfulness in ways you could not imagine. The person who has been thinking of you is not simply remembering you, they are being drawn back to the light that I placed inside you. Their heart is being softened, their spirit reminded of how you made them feel, safe, seen, and deeply valued. But I do not want you to wait in fear, I want you to wait in peace. Because while they are thinking of you, I am healing them. I am shaping their heart so that when they come to you again, they will come not in confusion, but in clarity. Not in hesitation, but in truth. I am preparing a love that honors me, one that reflects patience, loyalty, and faith. And until that moment arrives, I need you to stay rooted in my presence. Keep growing, keep praying, keep shining that gentle light. Do not let loneliness convince you that I've forgotten you. When you feel empty, that's just space I'm making for new blessings to enter. When you feel delayed, that's just my timing protecting you from pain you cannot yet see. Your crush is thinking of you because their soul is waking up to the memory of something divine, the connection I placed between you both. And while they think of you, I am weaving a story where both of your hearts learn what love truly means, a love that begins in me, stays in me, and glorifies me. So lift your head, my beloved child. You are not waiting in vain. The love you seek is already written in your story, and it's moving closer with every prayer, every breath, every moment of trust. Soon, you will look back and realize, every delay was divine, every silence had a purpose, and every tear watered the roots of a love that was always meant to be. Now go in peace, my child. Keep walking in faith, keep loving with courage, and keep trusting my promise. What I have blessed will never be lost. What I have joined in spirit will find its way together in time. And when it does, you will know, this was never coincidence. This was my plan all along. My beloved child, let your heart rest for a moment, because what I am about to tell you comes from the depth of my love for you. You have walked through many days feeling uncertain, wondering if what you gave was enough, if what you felt was real, or if the person you hold in your heart ever truly saw you. But I tell you now, they did. Even in their silence, even in their distance, they saw the purity of your heart. You may not have realized it, but the way you carried yourself left an imprint on their spirit, one that I allowed to remain so they would never forget the light I placed within you. I know you've had moments when your faith wavered, when you asked me, Lord, do they ever think of me the way I think of them? And I smiled, because I already knew what was happening behind the curtain of your reality. My child, they are thinking of you. Not just with their mind, but with their heart. There are times when your memory slips into their thoughts so unexpectedly, and they feel a calm they can't explain. That is me whispering to their soul, reminding them of the peace you carried, the warmth that surrounded you when they were near. But hear this, my child, I am not just working on their heart, I am working on yours. Because before I unite two hearts, I must heal them. I must teach you how to love yourself the way I love you, so that when love arrives, you don't lose yourself trying to keep it. You must understand that you are already complete in me. You are already enough. The love you seek from another is only meant to reflect the love I've already poured into you. There were moments when you felt rejected, when their silence felt like a wound, but even that had purpose. I allowed distance so that you could discover your worth apart from their validation. I wanted you to see that your beauty doesn't fade when someone stops noticing, that your kindness doesn't lose value when someone walks away. My beloved, I needed you to know that your heart, gentle, loyal, full of grace, was never a mistake. It was a mirror of mine. And now, because of your patience, your quiet strength, your decision to keep walking in love even when it hurt, I am opening new doors in your life. The same energy that once drew your crush toward you will now begin to draw blessings toward you. People who see your worth, opportunities that match your spirit, peace that doesn't fade, these things are coming, because you chose faith over fear. But don't think I've forgotten about that person who still lingers in your thoughts. No, my child. I am still working in them. Sometimes I wake them up in the night and let their heart feel your presence. Sometimes I bring your name into their path through small reminders, a song, a scent, a memory. It's not coincidence, it's my gentle way of guiding their heart toward realization. They are learning what your love truly meant. They are beginning to see that what they felt with you was not just emotion, it was connection. It was me. And soon, my beloved, the time will come when paths cross again. Not by luck, but by alignment. Not because you chased, but because I prepared it. When that moment comes, you won't have to question it. There will be peace in your spirit, the kind of peace that only comes from me. You'll recognize it, because love that is blessed by my hand doesn't bring confusion, it brings clarity. It doesn't drain you, it fills you. It doesn't make you question your worth, it confirms it. Until then, keep your heart open, but keep it guarded by my word. Keep loving, but love from strength, not from longing. Keep believing, because your faith is moving mountains you cannot see. I am proud of you, my child, proud of the way you've held on, proud of the way you've continued to choose light, proud of the way you've allowed me to shape you into someone wiser, softer, and stronger. And know this, every time you feel like giving up, I am right beside you. Every time you whisper a prayer, I hear it before your lips even form the words. I am guiding your steps, protecting your heart, and preparing the kind of love that mirrors the tenderness you've always given others. Your crush is thinking of you now, not just because of who you are, but because of who you belong to. My presence in you makes you unforgettable. And the day will come when both your hearts will understand that every delay, every distance, every unanswered question was a part of my perfect design. You are not forgotten, my beloved. You are chosen. You are loved beyond measure. And the love story I am writing for you, it will be worth every tear, every prayer, and every second of waiting. My beloved child, come a little closer now. Let your mind grow quiet and your heart soften, because this is where my promise settles deep within you. I know you've waited a long time. You've watched others find love and move forward while you stood still, wondering if maybe I had forgotten your story. But I never forgot. Every chapter of your life has been written with care, every delay designed with love, every pause filled with purpose. You see, while you were waiting, I was working. I was shaping you into someone who could love without fear, someone who could give without losing themselves, someone who could stand firm even when emotions tried to shake them. I was teaching you that love doesn't start when another person chooses you, it begins when you understand how deeply I have already chosen you. And that person you care for, the one whose memory tugs at your spirit, I have been speaking to them too. There are moments when they feel an ache in their heart and they don't know why. That's me stirring their soul, reminding them of what is real. Sometimes they see something that reminds them of you, a phrase, a melody, the way sunlight hits the window, and suddenly, they feel peace. That peace is not random, it's the echo of your spirit touching theirs through me. My child, do you remember the times you showed kindness without expecting anything back? The times you loved even when it wasn't easy? Those moments planted seeds that are still growing. I am watering them in secret, nurturing them until they are ready to bloom. Soon, those seeds will bear fruit, not only in the heart of the one who remembers you, but also in the blessings I'm about to unfold in your life. The season you're entering now will not look like the last one. I am opening doors that no one can close. I am bringing peace to places where you once felt confusion. I am restoring joy where you once felt pain. The same love that once felt one-sided will be returned to you, whether through the one who is thinking of you now, or through someone I send who will recognize your worth instantly. Either way, what's coming is divine alignment, not disappointment. Do not fear the silence anymore. Silence is where I do my greatest work. In the quiet, I am healing hearts. In the stillness, I am preparing miracles. When it seems like nothing is happening, everything is. And when the time is right, not a moment too soon, not a heartbeat too late, I will bring what's meant for you to your doorstep with peace, clarity, and confirmation. You will see the signs, my beloved child. They will come gently, in dreams, in unexpected messages, in moments when your spirit feels suddenly calm. You will know it's me because it will not bring anxiety, but assurance. It will not bring confusion, but quiet joy. That's how you'll recognize my hand. So keep your heart open, but keep your faith anchored. Keep smiling, keep giving, keep walking in grace. The light you carry is powerful, it reaches farther than you think. The one who's been thinking of you feels that light even from afar, and soon, that light will guide them back, or lead you towards something even greater. My beloved, this is your time of renewal. You have been faithful through waiting, and now I am faithful to reward you. The love that comes next will not hurt. It will not leave you wondering. It will feel safe, sacred, and steady. It will be wrapped in my blessing, guarded by my angels, and rooted in my promise. Rest now, my child. Breathe deeply and let peace fill your soul. Everything that is meant for you is already finding its way. I am with you in every heartbeat, in every sunrise, in every quiet night. You are seen, you are loved, and your story is still unfolding, beautifully, gently, perfectly, under my hand. My beloved child, now let me whisper peace into your spirit. You have carried questions in your heart, heavy, quiet questions that no one else hears. You have wondered when the waiting will end, when the love you have prayed for will finally find you. But hear me now, every moment of waiting has been sacred. While you have been growing in patience, I have been weaving a plan so tender, so precise, that when it unfolds you will look back and see that not a single second was wasted. I have seen the nights when you talked to me through your tears. I counted every sigh, every hope you tucked away inside your chest because it hurt too much to say out loud. And I answered, even when you couldn't see it. I answered through the strength that helped you stand again, through the small bursts of joy that came out of nowhere, through the peace that met you when you were ready to give up. That was me. I was holding you even when you felt alone. The person you think of, yes, they are still on your path for a reason. Sometimes I keep souls connected by invisible threads. They may not understand it, but when they think of you, they feel something pure, something steady. That is the memory of my love moving through the kindness you once gave them. I let that memory live in their heart so that they would never forget what genuine love feels like. But, my child, this story is not only about them. It is about you becoming the whole, radiant person I always designed you to be. I am calling you higher now. You have learned to love from honesty, to forgive without bitterness, to walk forward even when it hurts. You have learned that love is not about chasing, it is about trusting. When you release what you cannot control, you make room for what is truly meant to stay. So do not hold your heart in fear. The love that is meant for you is not fragile. It will not run when life gets hard. It will see you and recognize you, because I will be at the center of it. The one I have chosen for you will honor your heart, protect your peace, and walk beside you in faith. They will not pull you away from me, they will lead you closer. Even now, I am preparing their heart. I am shaping their thoughts, softening their pride, teaching them how to love in truth. I am bringing them through lessons that will make them ready, not for just anyone, but for you. And while I prepare them, I am still preparing you too. I am teaching you how to rest in my timing, how to receive love without fear, how to speak life even when you cannot see the outcome. Soon, my beloved, the weight you have been carrying will lift. You will wake up one day and realize the ache is gone, replaced by a calm joy you can't explain. You will see my fingerprints all over your story. And when you finally stand face to face with the love I've written for you, whether it is the one who has been thinking of you or the one who is yet to arrive, you will understand why it had to happen this way. You will thank me for the waiting. You will thank me for the lessons. You will thank me for knowing what you needed before you did. So rest now, my beloved child. Do not be afraid. Keep your faith steady and your heart open. I am not finished with you, nor with the one whose thoughts still drift toward you. I am aligning, healing, and blessing both of you in ways you cannot yet see. And when the appointed time comes, you will know, because it will feel like home, and my peace will surround you. You are loved beyond measure. You are protected beyond fear. You are chosen, seen, and guided by my hand. Keep walking in that truth, and watch how everything I've promised begins to unfold before your eyes.